Ladies and gentlemen, we are going live. How are you? Roger Silvera here down in Tampa, Florida, alongside my partner Ken Beckford. We are Team Live Life with Purpose, Team AOD. We are here and excited to be able to share with you today some awesome information. This is a weekly hangout that we do, for all of our guests, all of our team members, things of that nature. And Kenneth and myself, we're going to be sharing with you some information tonight that's going to be truly, truly impactful to, if you run a traditional business or if you're a network marketer and you have a network marketing business, or you just here curious, listening in and, wanting to gain some information tonight on how you could use YouTube to massively grow your business. My partner has been using YouTube for the last, I don't know, probably over the last year or so, really, really intensively, and has gained some massive results as a result of it. And you're going to hear from him tonight as far as what he's been able to do to gain some massive exposure. I'm also going to share with you some YouTube secrets as well that I've been able to use to generate leads on autopilot and sales. And then also from a standpoint of giving you some perspective on what we think of the network marketing, internet marketing niche over the next year, and how you can actually participate and lock arms with us over the next year. Okay, and how we can help you gain the exposure that you're looking for your business. So with that said, man, I'm gonna let Ken kind of chime away a little bit, kind of start us off, man, because we're gonna feed off each other tonight. Okay, it's gonna be interactive. It's gonna be we're gonna have some special guests on tonight as well. I got one of my partners that's actually an offline expert, and this gentleman right here has been creating some massive success in the network marketing niche. And I can tell you from knowing him, he's going to be laying out some information tonight that you don't want to miss. But this call is not just for network marketers. Again, it's for traditional business owners, it's for entrepreneurs, and it's for those that are looking to create more income, more time freedom, things of that nature. We do these calls weekly. Okay, these are for our organization, for designed for training, but not only that, designed to give you as a guest an insight into what we do, and how we do it, and sort of our vision. So with that said, man, Ken, take it away, brother. Let's go ahead and get the show rolling, man.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Roger? What's going on? Everyone tuned in. Um, Happy to be here. Happy to be here tonight to share with you some insights on why you want to really take advantage of what you have in regards to social media and a couple of other things that we have in store that some offline tools that can help you grow your business, help you profit from your passions, and things like that. I've been using YouTube now for a few years, maybe about 3, 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Using it for music. I was heavily involved in the music industry and also in clothes designing. And I always thought that by utilizing a vehicle like YouTube and different video marketing platforms that you'll be able to reach massive amounts of people exponentially, um, expand your network. Because you're shooting a video a lot of times, just like recording a song. You're shooting a video one time, and then it gets played over and over and over and over and over again, and people will share it. And if you are providing a value through your video, or in whatever way, making somebody laugh, or giving them some information that can help them make money. Your video is gonna get you're gonna get subscribers, and you're gonna get people who actually share the video, and people will comment and so forth and so on. But I never really made any money through video, um, or put myself in a position to make any real money until very recently, because
Mm-hmm.
of what I've been learning as a part of this team. Working with Roger and working with some of our other team members. I've been able to really see a huge increase in my consistent viewers, and
Mm-hmm.
so I'm excited about what that is doing because with that now just capitalizing on that momentum, keeping it flowing and just providing more value to the viewers, to the
Absolutely.
marketplace. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got a couple of things that are coming up, a couple of videos that I have to shoot. Uh, one is dealing with Mariah Carey,
You,
right? This is about a week ago. Can you hear me?
yeah, you kind of fading in and out.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna be shooting a video on Mariah Carey because she has recently switched publishing companies. I'm affiliated with a company called CSAC Publishing. They handle the publishing for people like Neil Diamond. Uh, they
Wow.
handle the publishing for uh, a writer named Brian Michael Cox, who wrote more R&B hits throughout the 2000s and 2010 than any other songwriter. Um, Swiss Beats actually gets his publishing handled by CSAC as well. And I went on their Instagram earlier this week and saw that Mariah Carey is now a part of CSAC. So now I will then take what I'm doing because I'm, getting a lot of traffic for my music uh, video blogs, as a lot of people call them. And Mariah Carey's a well-known figure. That information is more or less industry information, but still,
Mm-hmm.
it helps for me to reach a certain market, especially the independent artists, and there's a lot of people who I really want to target and letting them
Mm-hmm.
know that Mariah Carey is utilizing CSAC for publishing, and they can actually use CSAC for publishing as well. And knowing that they have someone like Mariah Carey in the stable
Mm-hmm.
will increase the it will increase the want or increase the desire for people to actually get started with CSAC, and I really do have like a real good plug-in with them. So I want to let people know about their value because much like what we do, they try to provide the most value to their customers, to the songwriters and to the publishers that they actually work with. So this is a
Mm-hmm.
way for me to bridge the gap for people who don't have publishing and do independent music, um, to then start to take that on and actually take their music business to another level. It's just one of the
Absolutely,
videos
bro.
I got to shoot. Hopefully, I can really put it together properly so that way it actually does some real good numbers.
And I've seen so much growth in your your target niche and what you've been able to do. And I know your niche is in the music profession, and now you're learning these skill sets. You're learning how to share your message with the right audience and people that resonate with your story. And you know, as a result of actually partnering with us, man, like I said, you guys, you've seen. Let me share something with you. When Ken first came to us, he had ambition and things of that nature. That was always something that he always had. But now I think he can combine the ambition with clarity in terms of constructing a message that is congruent, and not only that, you know um, ensuring that the people that he's talking to really understand the value that he brings to the table. And now he's getting all these types of connections as a result because he has a story to tell. No pun intended. We quoting Biggie over here. No, he has a story to tell, but because he's learned the skill sets, he's learned how to hone these skill sets into a business model that allows him to have his voice out there in the marketplace. So I couldn't be more proud of him, man. I mean, when you saw, I don't even know how many views it was, man. It was like 5,000 views in like a couple of hours. It was like 20,000 views in a day. and I was just like, oh my God. I was like, his business is going to start to explode because he's starting to really implement a lot of these strategies that we teach inside of our curriculum. When I say curriculum, our products, and whatnot. We are in a day. At the end of the day, we are a program that provides personal development and marketing education to the community of entrepreneurs and people that want to become proficient in marketing their voice on the internet. And because of Ken's ability now to plug in and his commitment to excellence, he's seeing some great results. And we want to market that. We want to appreciate that. Number one, we want to market that because we truly believe that that's important. Most people come online when they first get started and they're overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed and confused because they're not sure where to start. And I can tell you one of the things that's beneficial to what we do is that we have a step-by-step blueprint in what we're doing. And Ken's followed that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm truly excited to see his growth and maturation in the process. And now he's cutting videos that has 60,000 views. Like, oh my God, it's like next level stuff. So, Ken, let the world know, man, how excited you are now just by really implementing some simple stuff, man. And show them how you were able to get, this type of viewership, on some of your videos that it's just astronomical. A lot of people can't get the type of viewership on their videos. So share with the audience how you actually did that and some of the things that you've learned from a mindset perspective has allowed you to become the business owner that you are today.
Well, the the secrets, Roger. You want us to reveal the secrets today?
Absolutely, man. We want to give the people their money's worth, man. We want to give the people, let them know how you were able to really take a concept that you shared and actually be able to attract the type of viewership that you were able to attract, man. That's just phenomenal, flat out phenomenal, bro.
Well, one of the things that I was able to do, and I thank you for that. I follow some really, really intricate steps, right? But it's kind of hard for me to really like give up the secrets. It's hard to give the secrets, and because I kind of feel like I wanted to save it. We want to save it for like the people on the team. But we do have some team members watching. We do have people. We have partners. A lot of people, more or less, people that we work with in various situations. They have been impacted more or less, more so than than viewers. See people on our team who haven't been able to really get the views like that. And I've been doing the same thing that we have been putting into practice for a while. I've been consistent with it. A lot of it has to do with how you title your videos. Are you hearing me? Can you hear me? All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, you just muted. All right, cool, cool, cool. Um,
Okay.
yeah, a lot of it has to do with titling your video, how you title the video, uh, what you actually type in the content section of the videos, and in the description of the videos, uh, the tags, of course, the keyword tags, and actually what you even speak in the videos. All of those things come into play. And do we really, really want to go into the details, of what we're doing? Because these are, I know people that pay a lot of money for these secrets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you know what? Share what you feel that you want to share at least at this point, because people really need to understand, and you're right about that. That there's a premium on the education that we've gone through to actually get the results that we have now. But not just that, man. I mean, just kind of share. just some simple things that you were able to do to really, create the results that you're getting now. I mean, you don't have to go into step-by-step detail about, this is what I did, but just kind of share with the people, man, some of the things that maybe you picked up over the last year that allowed you to really create the results that you're getting now.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
that being consistent is the
Yep.
thing, and really being that that and
You kind of breaking up, bro, just a little bit. You breaking up just a little bit.
uh,
Yeah.
and for a long, I wasn't really good, or what I feel is everything that the market that you, then you will see measurable results. That's what I really believe happened. Because for a long time, I was really resistant on working with people in the music industry because I'm saying to myself, who in the music industry will understand what it is we have? Yet, I felt like I understood it completely, and the strange thing about it is you have a lot of independent artists, especially like the battle rappers, which is one of the video that I got the over 65 going on 66,000 views on. It was based on a battle rap platform, uh, a battle rap event that recently took place. A lot of the battle rappers they blog consistently to stay in tune with their audience. They blog. However, they don't get paid for, how could I say it, for being an affiliate of the blogging platform that they're using. They don't get paid uh, specifically for blogging. They get to stay relevant, but they're not using a viral. A lot of times they're not using a viral blogging platform. Yet they do blog. But I feel that being that I have a lot of ties in music and I've been doing music for a while, for some reason it really clicked. It clicked to the point where what I was saying resonated with the viewers. And the fact that I have a lot of people in my circle that do music, I was able to share that video through their mediums as well, which then allowed it to take on, which allowed it to become more viral. Like a friend of mine who I won't mention his name, but he's a huge figure in that circuit. He posted up a question on his Facebook page, and like I'm giving you little secrets within what I'm saying without really revealing the secrets. Like he made a post. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second.
While Ken is answering that phone call or just addressing that, guys, what we're sharing tonight is just again, how we've been able to again plug into some very very simple strategies. YouTube is a wonderful medium in terms of. Let me make sure my hold on, guys. Okay, perfect. YouTube is a wonderful medium in order for you to exchange, your value to the world. And there's a lot of programs and courses that you can take on really understanding how YouTube works and gaining massive exposure for your business. And again, Ken has learned some very simple strategies and whatnot. Again, what he's sharing is that, we've paid a lot of money in terms of being able to, get access to this type of information. So when you partner up with us in terms of our organization, if you're listening as a guest and whatnot, you want to kind of, find out how you can get access to this type of information to help you grow your business. I mean, working with us directly, you actually have the opportunity to use the same platform that we use and get access to the same type of education that we get access to, where you can start to now utilize some of these skill sets that you're learning into action. One of the things I can tell you, just very very simplistic, is the aspect of really understanding your target niche, understanding who are you talking to, in order for you to make sure that your message is resonating with them. The whole saying that we kind of kick around is if you're marketing to anybody, you're marketing to nobody. And one of the things that we've been able to go through is a marketing centered course where it helps you define who your target niche is. So that's one of the beauties about working with us as an organization is that you actually have access to that type of information. Go ahead, Ken. Go ahead and keep going, man, because I didn't want to cut you off there, but I just want to kind of share those thoughts.
It's great. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah. Yeah. I was just saying that on Facebook, I have a friend who he's just music centered. The world knows him for music, and he asked the question, "Who you think won the battle?" And that's pretty much what the video was based on. So I went and instead of typing my answer, I posted my video, and I was the first person to reply to his comment. Now I wouldn't just like spam someone's page, but it's a common thing to add a video to in a comment section of someone's Facebook post, and it was directly pertaining to what he asked. He asked, "Who do you think won the battle?" The battle between Joe Budden and Hollow the Don. Hollow the Don is a known battle rapper, and Joe Budden is a pretty well-known artist. Was formerly on Def Jam, had a big hit record some years back, and he decided, or he's working with Eminem now, and Eminem decided to create a battle rap platform. Eminem comes from the battle rap world. Movie 8 Mile was based around that, and there's even some rumors of Eminem possibly jumping into. Oh, this is my man Brian. Shout out to Brian Kane. Yeah, Eminem's movie 8 Mile was based on him coming up through the ranks, having to go through that whole battle scene to prove himself worthy of controlling the mic. So, he has a vested interest in seeing the growth of the culture of hip hop through battle rap. So he put together a great platform. Joe Budden said, he wanted to jump in the ring with these guys. Well, actually, it was Howard the Don who actually posted a picture up and created created a scenario where people thought that he and Joe Budden really had a battle schedule. They didn't even have a battle schedule, but it got so intense that Joe was like, "Man, I'll jump in the ring with these guys. Like I come from this world," and it just made for a real good publicity stunt, and they actually carried it out and had a great event. And so a friend of mine, he asked the question, "Who do you think won the battle, Joe Budden or Hollow the Don?" And that was the main battle, the main event of the event. Uh, and I posted my comment first. So I know there was a bunch of people who commented after, but the one thing I do know is that all of those people who commented after, they watched our video as well. There's a lot of comments on it, a lot of dislikes because I said that Joe Budden won, and most people feel that he lost. You got to choose one. Even if I would have put Hollow Down one, I probably would have more likes. But the fact of the matter is that there was a lot of engagement, and with that huge amount of engagement, it gives Google, which is the parent company for YouTube, so to speak, the ability to say, to keep this video in the forefront of the in the search. So if someone was to go search Total Slaughter recap or who won between Joe Budden and Holodown or what have you, because of the engagement, because of the titling, because of the comments, because of what I was actually saying inside of the video, because of the description that I added, because of the tags, that kind of thing makes it more attractive. So whenever you're shooting your videos, if you're shooting about bottled water, you want to say bottled water in your video. For one, you want to you want to write bottled water in the title. You want to write bottled water in the tags. You want to write bottled water in the description. You want to maybe even write a comment after you're done with all of that, saying, what do you think about bottled water? You know, you want to definitely focus on what it is you're talking about, and you want to make sure you have a connection with bottled water. Because if you have no connection with bottled water, uh, people probably won't resonate with you. They probably like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, you know? And you might really just be out there thinking that, okay, because bottled water may be a hot topic at the time, to speak on it, which is what I was doing, but I was still getting 1 and 2 and 4 views on my videos. And, so, Roger's been a huge influence on me tapping into this market. Like, I really was like, no, I don't want to really talk to artists, talk to musicians, talk about music or any of that. I want to go in another direction. I want to focus on what I saw everybody else focusing on because I thought that's what would make me money, right? But so you know what? Let me do more focusing on things that resonate with me. Music, sports. I'm a Knicks fan, so I create videos about the Knicks. Go Knicks, go Knicks. And even that, like I was saying, I was getting 5 and 10 videos a month. I mean, views a month. Even the video with Carmelo Anthony re-signing with the Knicks is up over 100 views. And I'm like, wow, I'm not even thinking about that because they got 65,000 on the other one, but that one has got up over 100 views. And other videos are actually climbing up, and it's more or less sticking to your target audience. Staying in your lane and being consistent and just keep and staying at it. And to me, video is very, 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 very powerful. Like I said, I've been using it for a lot of years, but I did not have the education that I have now to tie it back into how it could actually benefit me financially. So one thing that you do get when you work with us is trainings that will show you how to now position yourself to share this with people, to let them know, like, hey, you can talk about your passions and what you like and actually create income by clicking on the link below and taking it from there. So I'm very grateful to be working with the team. Shout out to Roger, my boy Brian, who just jumped on here. Making it happen.
Awesome, man. Yeah, and like I said, man, it's evident in your voice and what your conviction is, man. I think you found, really what you're looking for in terms of your niche and you know what is important to you now, and that's why your message is being resonated with a lot of people. Continued success, brother.
Thank you,
Obviously,
thank you.
people. We find it a privilege to work not only with you, but people that are watching this hangout. It's a privilege to work with Ken directly. So for those that are hopped on, that are Ken's guests, for those also in Ken's organization, part of our larger organization, we want you guys to understand that you're part of a team that really cares about its people. But not only that, we want you to find your voice. We want you to find your true passion so that you can market that effectively, utilizing the strategies that we teach within our team. So I wanted to bring out a gentleman that I have a lot of respect for, and he is considered now the offline king nowadays. He's really mastered some very very simple skill sets. It's a gentleman that is under 30 that has been absolutely just killing the game, and I wanted to bring him out because number one, I have a tremendous amount of respect for him too. This is an example of a young man that's actually changed his life dramatically, just tapping into an industry where both personal development and marketing center. So for those of you that are looking at this hangout, those of our guests of our organization, we just want you to understand that, when you come to, lock arms with us directly and come to partner with us, you're not just getting marketing specific training that can help you build your business, but you're also getting mindset training. And one of the things that I love about Brian Kane is that Brian is a communicator. He is an avid reader and he's an avid listener of audio. And because of that, his speech patterns, his confidence is through the roof. And you're going to see that tonight as he's going to share some words of wisdom for those that are specifically in network marketing, but also for those that are just desiring to make more money, period, utilizing some of the strategies that we teach. Brian's going to share with you some simple strategies that can propel you to the next level. And so whether you're watching the live hangout right now or you're watching the replay, you're going to be able to get some powerful information from this young man. So, Brian, come on out, man, and share some thoughts, man. How you doing tonight, man? Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. I think we're going to have connection problems.
I know,
So
right?
I'm gonna keep this really short because I know that this thing's probably gonna be going in and out every like 2 minutes.
Okay.
So awesome. Appreciate the intro. I remember meeting you at the Atlanta event for the very first time and just being totally blown away by your presence, the way that you've held yourself up. And I remember even shoot. Did I lose the connection again, or can you hear me?
You good, Brian? You good?
No, dang it! I knew that this thing would. It's not gonna work. Awesome. Yeah, and so I mean, like you and Ken are just blowing up. Ken's over there shooting like YouTube videos, and he's getting like 50 million thousand hundred views, like on his videos. Like it's just exciting. Like all the stuff that's been blowing up here. Offline. This one simple tool here has absolutely changed the game for me. Because we used to do a lot of complicated stuff in the internet land. Even prior to Empower Network, it's just like some of these things that we do when we speak to like what we call like average people who are looking to transition into an arena like this. Oh. Hey, Roger, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Okay, sweet. I just wasn't sure because like this thing like keeps freezing. And what we're able to do is when we like speak to average people about getting on the internet, driving traffic, setting up Aweber accounts, running solo ads, shooting up like just videos all over the place and kind of like, which is cool. All this stuff creates lifestyle. This is the stuff that allows you to be free. This is the stuff that allows you to literally walk away from your computer and be able to have new commissions hitting your account, being able to refresh your emails over and over and over again, because you've done the work once and now you're getting paid over and over and over again because you're able to market to the masses on the internet.
You're kind of frozen, bro. Uh-oh. Hello.
Might
Brian.
take a couple weeks. And dang, I'm sure I keep dropping out.
Okay.
And it takes a little bit to get started, even just get your first sale. No matter how simple we make this darn thing, why? Because it's like technology, and any type of technology is going to be it's going to have just it's just going to be an obstacle if you're not familiar with it, which isn't relevant to maybe some of the people that have been around on the internet for a little bit, but it's relevant to someone like a 96-year-old grandma who is never set up a Facebook account, and so from even doing simple stuff on the internet, it's been a little bit complicated. So one of the reasons why I love this tool here is not only because it's simple and someone can literally make sales and sell the products and services that we sell in the marketplace and be able to earn commissions from them, but on the internet, our front-end customer, because we use what's called a funded proposal, we sell a low-ticket product, and for our case, for Roger, for Ken and myself, that low-ticket product on the internet results in a $25 commission. In the offline world, we have the ability to package more products because it's a physical handshake as opposed to a virtual one.
Did we lose you, B? Hello.
And traditional network marketing, and I keep popping in and out, dang it. Here's the difference in traditional marketing and kind of what we have here. I'm gonna kind of make a 30-minute conversation in like 2 minutes because I know this thing keeps popping in and out, and I don't know how much you're getting. and long story short, kind of put everything down in like a 2-minute conversation. People who have been around in the profession, been frustrated network marketers, been doing all these like hotel meetings and one-on-ones and three-way calls, and they've been doing it for 2 to 10 years, and they've been like doing it to where maybe they've hit a top rank in a company, and yet they still have a job because they know that 90% of their team quits every 30, 60, 90 days, And that income, which is a nice one-time income, I mean, it's called passive income too, but it's not really passive when 90% of your team quits. And so you've got to have a way, and so they have to have a way to take care of their family. When we have a way here to be able to do what the top guys are making in 2 to 10 years and as little as 10, 20, 30 to 90 days, that's where it starts getting exciting. That's where it starts getting exciting because it doesn't take 40 years to retire. It doesn't take 90 years to retire. It doesn't take 2 to 4 years. It doesn't take 10 months. It could take a good 20 to 90 days of just pure focus. That's what is attractive in the offline world. You tell that to every offline leader you know, and everyone's in. Everyone. And when you tell them that you're going to get the people that they know, with or without them, and if they're going to bet on anyone, it's going to be you, because you're serious. They'll work with you all day long. What I did was I went to every big leader I knew, and I just said, take a look at this tool. If you don't, it's going to pass you by. That's all I got, Roger. I know I'm going to keep popping in and out here.
No, man. I mean, the one thing that I've noticed, man, is not only just the tremendous growth that you've had, but just in your way of delivery. And if you're a network marketing professional looking at this, you're assessing, well, you know what, I've been part of a company, or I'm currently part of a company, so how can your materials be able to help me market my existing business, maybe online or even from a standpoint even of offline? What we do is we just teach simplicity, and so one of the things that I will tell you is that we're looking to build a very, very substantial organization over the next year. I can tell you that my vision for the next 90 days, my short-term vision is 10 people earning $10,000 a month over the next 90 days, and 100 people over the next year earning $10,000 a month over the next year. And just like Brian said, we'll do this with or without you. And I firmly believe that because we're looking for the right people that really want to create a substantial income online, or even just from the program that we have, but help them step into the vision of what they want. Because the beauty about what we do is that if you really want to learn to master the skill sets of being online, it's here. If you're an offline marketer like some of us, like including myself, which likes to be face-to-face with people, then so be it. You have the opportunity to have a system and some tools that can help you do that. So a lot of people, they kind of flounder in the network marketing industry. They flounder because they're not sure of who to connect with. One of the things I love about working with our particular organization, and then even our larger organization, which is called the Dream Team, okay? We've been personally mentored by Tracy Walker, which happens to be one of the 7-figure earners and one of the $1 million earners inside of a Power Network. And one of the things that she teaches is simplicity. And we believe that having simplicity is absolutely the #1 thing, and it's important for you to understand that if you're in the network marketing profession, if you don't have a simplistic system in order to drive customers, which is really the backbone of your business, and to connect with and partner up, or have people partner up with you that are of like mind and really want to run with you fast, it's going to be very difficult to have any type of success in the network marketing profession. So what we do is we teach very, very simplistic strategies for people to follow so they can create results in their business. And so I firmly believe that over the next year, we can hit the number 100 of 100 people earning $10,000 per month in their business. And again, the company has a goal of having 100 millionaires, okay? Actually, creating 100 new millionaires in the company over the next year. So, just like the company has a vision, we have a vision too. And so, if you're choosing to align with us, ladies and gentlemen, we want you to partner up with this and lock arms with this. Get back with the person that brought you here tonight, okay? and let them be able to share with you their vision. Like Ken, for example, let Ken share the vision of what he's looking to accomplish in his business. Okay, because what I wanted to do is I wanted to create a vision that at least we could follow for our particular organization, but then it's in line and congruent with the company and our larger team, which is called the Dream Team. Okay, the biggest thing you're going to have here is a family-oriented environment. Let's touch on that here in a sec. Here for a few. Ken, let's talk about the family-oriented culture that we have inside of the Dream Team, inside of Team Live Life with Purpose, Team AOD. Let them know exactly what they're going to get when they partner up with us. The type of community that we have, that can help them get to where they want to go, both personally and professionally. You there, bro?
My mic was muted. Oh,
Cool.
my mic was muted. You can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
All right, great, great, great. What you're gonna get by aligning yourself with this mastermind team? You're gonna really get to plug in to a system, to a network, to a family that really has your back. And when someone has your back, they let you know, look, hey, you got a brother hanging out your nose. You need to wipe that off. Or your breath stink. They're not gonna let you go out there with your breath stinking to go talk in front of a bunch of people. They're not gonna let you go out there with your bottom of your pants inside your sock. Not gonna watch you and say like, oh, look at him, he got his sock hanging out his shoe. Like they're really, gonna pull it out for you or show you like, listen, this is what you gotta do. So that way, you could actually, be smooth and smooth as you groove, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna get, and it gets deeper than that. I mean, I wish I had the book down here, um, but I left it upstairs. Uh, Tracy's book, Tracy Walker just has a book. If you guys don't have the book, um, you know, you may be able to get it soon. If you go out and get it on your own. But for people who really are really serious about connecting with us, I might just get you a copy of the book because it's a wonderful book, and you do want to learn how to build a team. You do want to learn the ultimate team building formula, and that's one of the very, very, very important things that you do have when you join, when you decide to buy. You get to learn, you get to discover the secrets to building the ultimate team. Right? You're joining the ultimate team on first and foremost, and you actually see like, all right, let me just take it back a little bit. Before actually even getting with this team, I was lost. Like I would be out and about in the streets of New York City, handing out flyers to events. I'll be making a bunch of phone calls. I'll be reaching out to my uplines, and this was like dealing with traditional network marketing, right? I'll be reaching out, hey, can you help me close this person? I have somebody. I need you to talk to them. Um, and here's the thing. Here was a major problem that we had, right? Not saying that those people really didn't have my back, but with that system in place, let's just say, for instance, I had to call Roger every day. Say, yo, Roger, I got somebody I need you to speak to. Roger has not just me, other people that he builds with. You know, Imagine now if I needed Roger to talk to 10 people today on the phone. What time would he have to eat or to relax or to do his own the business for himself? And what about other people that's on the team as well? You need to talk on the phone to deal with 3, 4, 5, 10, 20. What kind of life is that? That's really not a life that you really want to live. You want to be able to build a business while having a life. So you get a system that we have that shows you how to not have to be able to build a business. I don't want to say make more money, right? Income disclaimer, not guaranteeing
Mm-hmm.
that you will be able to make more or make less money. Anybody that's in this company, what I'm guaranteeing you is you will get immense value if you put the work in, right? The work that I'm talking about is following the system that's in place that will actually show you how to build a business without having to do a whole bunch of three-way calls, for instance, where you'll be tied up all day, not won't have time to spend with family. If you have a regular job, you won't kill yourself trying to build a business, right? You won't. That's one of
Mhm.
the very that's one of the best things about this whole unit. You actually get the trainings, and like we're doing this hangout. Once this hangout is over, we can go do whatever it is that we want to do for the rest of the day. But you can then play it again. You can play it again. So what that allows you to do is to learn on your own time. Then once you learn what it is you need to learn, you can go ahead and then implement it and teach it to others when you have the time and utilizing the platforms that we have in place, like the blog, like video marketing, and so forth and so on. You actually give people the opportunity to give yourself the opportunity, one, to reach a lot of people in less time, and then you give people the opportunity to actually do what they need to do when they can do it. And of course, the objective is to be able to walk away from, say, a job or to have more money to, let's say, to pay for, uh, to pay all of your bills and to sustain your life through passive forms of income. Those are some of the goals that I have. So I'm just going to assume, safe to say that you watching this video, you want to be able to say walk away from your job or be able to put into practice something that will allow you to make the money that will allow you to live the lifestyle that you want to live. So when you join business teams, you get to partner with people who are already doing that, living that, walking that. So they're showing you by way of their experiences things that you're probably going through right now and how to overcome that, how to break through, how to break free from that. Basically, what we have is a freedom formula. So you really need to take advantage of this, today, yesterday, because I mean, it's just a beautiful thing. Like I was saying, I ran into a lot of problems prior to joining the team because I didn't have a system like this in place. It was, you know, write the list like I had notebooks filled with numbers and names, and I would have to literally go through them. Now, with me knowing how to utilize, say, an autoresponder, how to, create videos, you know, uh, knowing what to say, it actually transformed my business, and I got a ways to go, but I'm grateful for where I am, and I just know that it's only going to get better. And for those of you who are thinking about taking the leap, know that you're in a safe place. You're in a place where more success is being created than anywhere in the industry. Point blank period. Like I went from, just a small, nugget to give you. I went from 5 to 6 videos, probably views a month to less than, and well, basically in 2 weeks, 65,000 plus views. That right there is traffic that anybody can use. Like, anybody, everybody can use traffic like that. And this for this to be such a huge event that it was, there's no other video. And I've been looking for other videos on that. Basically, they're doing the same thing that I was doing. No one's even close. They're like probably, and everyone is more famous than me in that niche of discussing what I was discussing in that video. And people are like making like 10,000 views and 1,000 and 4,000, and I've been looking, and even those that are now being ranked higher than me, like coming up on, there's like big names, like people who even participated in the event that created videos and their views, and that's just a testament of the training. because they don't know what we know. They don't know how to optimize. They don't know how to put it together to actually help it get ranked to make it more attractive. And that's what we know how to do. Whatever you're doing right now, whatever you're known for, we can help you make that more attractive to the marketplace so that way it can translate to you profiting from that. So that's my take on it.
Awesome, man. Awesome. That's what it's all about, bro. Everyone has our different perspective, and again, you've made massive strides in your business, which is huge, and we definitely want to make sure that it's commended, and continue to dive into the information. For our team members that are listening, even to the recording, for our guests, and this is a safe place where people can come and really learn. It's a think tank, it's a mastermind group where people can learn and grow, and they can get access to some of the best education that is on the market for learning how to market themselves on the internet, or just how to communicate, or whether you're an offline marketer like Brian was talking about, how you can use these tools to your advantage. So what we want you to do is get back with the person that got you to the line today, and make sure that or make sure that they know that you're serious about getting started with them. We take it very seriously. We're going to be doing this weekly, same time, same bad channel, same time, Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to grow this tremendously, again, with or without you, but we want you to be with us, because our vision, again, for the next 90 days, we're looking to groom 10 people to earn $10,000 a month over the next 90 days, and then 100 people earning $10,000 a month over the next year. Are you going to be one of them? Are you going to be one of those families that we help, Ken and myself, and the rest of our team members? Are you going to be one of those families that we help, get past, as Ken will call it, kick the alarm clock? We want you to kick the alarm clock and be able to have a business that you can truly feel proud about, just to be able to create lifestyle and time freedom for yourself. Whatever it is that you want, we're willing to help you go get it. So, Ken, any parting words, man, as we come up with the top of the hour?
For all of the excuse me, for all of the team members, let's continue to fight the forces of evil. Let's connect in Orlando. For all of you that are looking, that are on the fence, get in, get with us. We're going to Orlando in October, and I know that everybody there is going to be like, yo, at the last event, which was just about a month or so ago, I had people coming up to me because of a video that went viral of mine that was on Facebook. People, like, I was on the line registering for the event. People were like, yo, you can't back this. And I'm like, what? Like, so people knew it, like, they like, yo, you make awesome videos. There was a young lady who came up to me, and shout out to you, you know who you are. She didn't even come up to me. She saw me in passing. She said, I watch your videos every day. You're very inspiring. And I was like taken aback, right? And I'm saying this to say not only me, but Roger was just on a call that everyone who's active in the business listens to, right? Our massive millionaire mama mentor Tracy Walker had a call, and Roger was one of the people she brought out on a call, and he actually spoke to the thousands of people who were on the line that night. So I know when we get to Orlando, those who been or probably like knew but didn't really know, when they see him again, now they're gonna be like Roger. They're gonna know. They're gonna want to know what's the secret. They're gonna want to know what he has to share, right? So you have the opportunity now to get with us now. Get with this massive movement now. So I'm advising you now to click the link below this video. If you're watching on the blog, click the link below the blog. Join, connect with the people who put you on, but whoever told you about this, connect with them and get with this movement. You will thank me for it later.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. And that's what And that's what we're doing, man. You know, we're creating success stories. You know, and the thing is, it's not necessarily a financial success story. Obviously, we're here to create revenue for our businesses, but you know, there's spiritual breakthroughs, there's, you know, mental breakthroughs, there's family breakthroughs. There's a lot of different things that happen as a result of partnering, you know, with us and sticking with us over the course of time. And you know, like our team is called Live Life with Purpose. You know, uh, Ken's organization is called Acres of Diamonds. You know, because we believe that number one, there's an inherent thing inside of you that, you know, has greatness. So we want you to live life with purpose. We want you to live life with intention. We want you to understand that you have acres of diamonds within your own mind and your own heart, and we want you to cultivate that and turn it into a successful enterprise. So that's what we're here for. That's what we want to do. We want you to get back again with the person that brought you to this line and get back and get started with them today. And you know, ask them for their code. Ask them, say, listen, I want whatever you've got right now. Give me your code and let me go ahead and get started. And we'll pop on. We'll do a new member coaching. Okay, every new member gets our coaching, so that we can get you off to a fast start. And if you are going to run with us, we hopefully that you're one of those 10 people that hits 10,000 a month in 90 days. Between now and our October live event, which is going to be in Orlando, Florida, guys. We're going to be in Orlando, Florida, come October 24th to the 26th. You need to be there if you're going to partner with us. You know, we wanted to share with you how you can take advantage of this. On our next call, on next week's call, we're going to talk more about live events and how they can actually impact, you know, your business. Okay, so if you're, you know, obviously if you're a team member, that's wonderful. We want to make sure that you're, you know, an active part of what we're doing. If you're a guest, you can hear some success stories and things of that nature. We're having some special guests pop out as well. So if there's no other parting, you know, words, I'm just going to go ahead and end the call. We're right at 9 o'clock. It's been a great hangout. And again, we're going to be doing this weekly at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday. So hopefully you'll join us then. I look forward to talking to you soon. And my friend, we'll see you on the beaches of the world. Take care and God bless.